Hello everyone, and now it is time to return to the world of survival horror with Dementium 2 HD, with William Redmore, who just is trying to clear his throat, and he just can't do it. He just can't do it. Maybe we can help him out with that. Let's load the game. I think we stopped off with the crypt. So last time we finished Chapter 2, started Chapter 3, and what was going on at the end of Chapter 2 was we defeated what appeared to be maybe our dead wife, Elizabeth. Was it something imitating her? Was it actually her? Who can say? We're now continuing on, back to the asylum, back to the prison, where now that we have this fancy ceremonial dagger, we should be able to get through that one lock that was blocking us when we were there last. What? My mouse cursor went off the game. Sorry about that. Alright, hey, well, at least it's our good friends, the zombies. Yeah, they just wanted to pop in and say hi. No big deal. I'd like to use a sledgehammer with these guys. Seem to have the best luck with actually hitting them with it. You'd think they wouldn't be so tough, what with having an exposed brain and all, but they're surprisingly tough. This meat does look pretty tasty, but no, we cannot stay, we cannot partake. Unfortunately, Ice Ghost is not here this time, so we'll just get out of here. Alright. Looks like there are some areas on the map we did not actually get to, like up around here. Looks like we didn't look. Oh, shotgun ammo! That's a good thing, because we used up pretty much all of our ammo in the zombie dance party last time. So it's good that we have some more. We're probably gonna need that. Ms. Biopsy, you're saying it's a shame they ruined the leech noise? Oh, hey, were you behind me that whole time? Yeah, it is a shame they ruined the leech noises, but someone did say that the leeches still meow in the DS version of Dementium 2. For some reason, I guess they took that out of the HD version. Why would they do this? That is a huge downgrade. I could try to mod in the leech noises, it's true. I just don't see why I should need to. That should be an obvious part of the game. Let's heal up. William's he's very relieved to have his health restored after everything he's been through. The other world popping in to say hi once again. Oh, we remember that thing over there. That's sort of like that pig thing that shoots poison. The gun worked the best against them. Alright, and they're just laughing, they're having a good old time. Well, at least someone is. At least someone is. Alright, their poison gets left behind on the ground. So if we walk on it, we get hurt anyway. I am getting hurt. Let's just use some of our meds to help us forget about the pain. Help dull it. It's still there in the back of our minds, but at least we don't have to think about it. Alright, we're back out here. Yeah, this is where we came into this outdoor area. Ice Ghost, not here. We have not seen Ice Ghost since we killed the witch. Alright, this is how we got back... Yeah, this is how we're gonna get back into the asylum. Doesn't seem like a place we'd want to go back to, but our wife did say it was the only way. It's too late to run away. We cannot escape the doctor that way. We have to go back and face him. I know it said keep out. I am breaking the rules by doing this. But sometimes you have to break the rules. Sometimes you can't give in to authority. Like an evil doctor who has cut your brain open and let out the evil inside. You just have to say sometimes that you're not going to do what they tell you to do. Alright, here's the cave that one of the inmates dug through the wall. Like you said, he never used it because he was too frightened of what he found on the other side, so at least we get to use it.
I'm very disappointed in you, William. I saw so much potential. I thought we'd make the perfect team.
Well, that's not fair. I don't believe he ever offered to team up with us. He's just been trying to kill us from the get-go. So I don't know what this disappointment thing is coming from. Where is the voice coming from? Well, the doctor did say, previously, that he's all around us. He is part of the building now. Or rather, the building is part of him. So it's like we're running around inside his innards. Okay, yeah, here was the door that had the dagger lock. We have the dagger now. Alright. We can move this around. But what would the combination be? Well, Elizabeth did give us a number after we killed her, or the witch, whatever that was. She said that the number 25623 will help us. Maybe it'll help us here. So let's see. 2, 5, 6, 2, 3. There we go. Unfortunately, we have to leave the dagger behind. We still have our shiv, but oh. It's getting all meaty and organic in here. Oh, hi. How you doing? We going anywhere different? No, we are in the same place. We are in the same place that we went to last time we met that shadow. Alright, so while the game around us turns into Doom 3, we do have to still escape these shadows. Or, turning into System Shock 2, whichever is your preferred reference. Of the building turning into meat and organs. Go either way, I guess. What? Only a little bit of space so we could get around him. Amnesia? Yeah, that... Oh, hey. How you guys doing? Oh, explosive? That's how you guys are doing. Alright, so these guys will blow up into clouds of green if we touch them, so let's not do that. That has some range. That explosion will do some damage from far away. Yes, the explosions are quite quiet. They're polite abominations. They don't want to make a fuss. But yes, I was saying before, amnesia is another reference you could use for the world turning into meat. That's another one. Ammo? Great. We can always use some more. Dead Space did that as well. A lot of meat in that one. You know, I think those pigs are having the best time here. Of any of us, really. Pillows, you think the meat looks really floppy? It is pretty big and floppy, I would say. Also wet, moist, you could say. Little bit of throbbing as well, if you really want to get specific. Now, Doctor, saying that you're not going to hurt someone, that doesn't just include not causing physical pain. Because I think I need that soul. You have no right to it. I'm pretty sure I kind of need that. Though I am not a doctor myself. I don't have a medical degree. I don't even know where the soul is in the body. What happens if you take it out? It sounds bad. Don't worry, there's no such thing. The doctor seemed to think there was. And he is a medical professional. Hold on, there's a postcard on the door. It's from William. It's from us. He's always watching. The doctor likes to watch, it seems. It's his thing. Don't kink-shame the doctor. Oh, hey, it's helpful police. Well, no, they're not police. They're security guards. Hold on a second. There are too many guards here. I am going to duck down and slash at their knees for some reason, because I pressed crouch by accident. Where did these security guards come from? These are the worst guards. What are they even paid for? William is not a trained fighter or soldier. At least, not that I know of. I don't think he is. But it looks like there's some bad situations going on because the doors are blocked off. So, it seems that this is not just going on all in our head, because the guards obviously were trying to protect themselves from something. What? Oh, hey, Screaming Head, how you doing? Oh, Screaming Head, you make the most thought-provoking arguments. Is that the shank, Payne? Yes, it is the shank. We had to leave the ceremonial dagger when we solved that one puzzle with the security, with the combination. We had to use the dagger to open the lock. So we had to leave it behind, it seems. Can't do anything with this right now. And we don't have the key to whatever this is. Well, someone ordered enough stuff to survive an apocalypse, which is good. That's kind of a coincidence. It's almost like someone saw this coming. And hey, we can actually read the note without looking at the note, so that's a nice touch. I like when games do that. Oh. Well, we don't know what this is, so I guess we're gonna have to follow the blood trail. The blood trail will always do right by us. Oh. Well, this room seems pretty serious. There's a letter, but I guess before we look at the letter, let's, I guess that's north. An emotional letter from one brother to the other. And then, hey, check out the prized kills. Think you can beat that? I don't think you can. But if you want to try, follow the news. Alright, the news. 0 8 6 and 2. 0862. Let's try to remember that. Let's race back to the door as fast as we can so we don't forget it is 0862. Probably the DS version, I think, had the notebook, the notepad. This PC version does not have a notepad, so I have to remember myself it is 0862. Or I could also look at the chat, though most of the time when you play this game, you will not have a chat telling you it is 0862. Oh wait, hold on a second. Oh, I'm not close enough to pick that up. An assault rifle. Just like the first game, that seems a little extreme. William remembers how to use this from the first game. True Tales of the Unexpected. It's talking about an incident that happened at a prison where a fog bank passed over the exercise yard and left nothing but dead bodies. That is unexpected. I don't think anyone expects that to happen. Actually, I'm pretty hurt right now. Sweet pills. You make me forget all about the pain. And it also helps in the game as well. Naked fat guy, no! No, naked fat guy. How could this happen? Naked fat guy, you were taken from us too soon. Naked fat guy has apparently lost his big cleaver. I mean, he was all set to make a big entrance, and look what happened. Look what happened. Well, let's head back over this other way, I think. I think that we'll be going that way, but there was another door here. Let's just check this out while we're here. Oh, hey, how's it? Oh, use the flashlight on Naked Fat Guy? Okay, when we go back, we'll do that. For right now, though, we have a large room filled with shadows. Let's try to get around. Oh, there's a blood trail. And Dementium lets us know we have to follow these blood trails, but some shadows in our way. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . No, Lego, we cannot shoot him. Oh. Alright, let's try heading around the other way here. Oh, there's a blood trail. The blood trail continues over there. Across this bridge, so we should be okay as long as we can follow this. Oh, sneaky! That was sneaky, Ghost. You got me. I'll admit that. You got me with that one. Alright, let's try that again. We start from the beginning of the room, unfortunately, so I have to try to head back over there, and we'll remember where that ghost was. He won't catch us a second time with the same trick. Maybe if he can come down here. We have a lot of space to work with, so that's fine. Come on! Come on! Nothing coming the other way, so... We outsmarted him. We are the most tactical mental patient. Alright. Try that again. Yes, Bear Jazz, the ghosts do have to use the stairs. They may be ghosts, but it's not like they can just go around the stairs, or through them. Alright, let's try going this way first, see what happens. There he is. Now, if he can go that way... Let's try to drag him over there, and... Let's try running. Don't know if we'll make it, but maybe we can pull him down the stairs if we don't. I got human bones! Okay, so what we picked up in there are human bones. Obviously, the next step is we have to find a Dalmatian somewhere to take the bones, and then we can get some really good items. Just have to find the dog. Alright. Alright, yeah, here's Naked Fat Guy. Now we can see him with the flashlight. Rendered in HD. Technically. Anguish lore. This seems interesting. Talking about the Malatesta. An ancient serpent trapped in the lowest plane of anguish. That sounds pretty metal. So, it's trying to break free of its realm, and in that case, it would become invincible. It's powered by rage. Well, this is a doctor's office, but this doctor seems to be very infatuated with the occult. Maybe this is the office of the evil doctor. Okay. So the Malatesta has possessed a host. I suppose the doctor is the host. Yep, I think my vision is just fine. Alright, what do we got here? Summoning the Soldiers of Solitude. We need 3. Apparently we already have the first. Bones for the second, and we do have bones. Don't know what the third one is going to refer to, though. Alright, so maybe...
You and I have a special relationship, William. After all, how many can say they've actually touched your brain?
It is true, we do have a very intimate relationship, the Doctor and William. There are bugs in this room. I'm not sure if the music was supposed to stop there. Okay, I think some ambient noise has started up. Just a little late in coming, I guess. So yeah, maybe we now have a bit of motive for the Doctor. The evil Doctor has been possessed by the Malatesta, or so it seems. He has been possessed by the Rage Worm that comes from the deepest levels of the Abyss, the realm of anguish. Okay, machine gun ammo, and that's certainly something we can use. Maybe we can open up the Doctor's head and get that Rage Worm just out of there. Oh, hey, balloons. How you guys doing? I would imagine the Rage Worm is probably a bit more impressive than the leeches. The leeches don't seem to be that much of a problem, really. They did say that the Malatesta... Oh! Some, serious business happened in this room, it looks like. They did say that the Malatesta is invincible if it gets into this realm, so I'm guessing it's not the leeches. I don't think it's them. Now that is one disciplined security guard. He did not even move while I was shooting him until he fell over dead. Staff incident report. A nurse witnessed a doctor attaching electrodes to his own head, giving himself electroshock treatment. I wonder which doctor they're talking about. A doctor who was perhaps trying to get something out of his head? Oh, pills. Phase 2 patient bedsore protocol. As we know from the ending of Dementium 1, we are in Phase 2 now. Apparently Phase 2 has to do with being in bed a lot, because, you get Phase 2 patients apparently getting the bed sores. We have not been in bed a lot, though. We've been walking around, mostly. Okay, William from the past confirming to us that the Doctor is just the host. Nevertheless, we can't show any mercy to him. We are gonna have to take him out when we can. Oh hey, it's the other balloon. That one explodes in a burst of red. And leeches. Okay, it looks like we're in the exercise yard. This is where the inmates work out. I don't know if you would have, like, barbells outside in the snow, because, they would kind of rust if you left them outside. Yeah, they're rusting up. Oh. There's an open grave here. There's a skeleton inside. It's missing an arm. We completed it. How's everyone doing? Maybe we shouldn't have completed the skeleton so soon. After all, we did not get the infinite magnum yet. So hopefully that won't come back to haunt us later on. Oh, actually, I'll use the med kit instead of the painkillers. I guess that's fine. Probably didn't need to use that so soon. Alright, we killed the enemies and we got a thing. It's a bat thing. Now we're back here. And there's a skeleton we completed. So I guess that's a good thing? I suppose completing the skeleton that invoked the evil otherworld, that's not going to be a bad thing, I guess. I guess we were supposed to do that. Alright. We have a thing. We don't know what the thing does, but I guess we should probably head back. Hey. Hi. How you doing? Oh, he's doing just fine. We'll just... Oh, okay. I mean, I guess if he wants to dance, we can dance. Well, that didn't seem very difficult at all. We could just take out our frustrations by hitting him while he's down. Oh, now he gets back up, I guess. Well, we'll just leave him to nurse his wounds. Except we're going to... Okay, Otherworld, sure. Otherworld coming fast and furious now. With more meat than ever. I do like the method this game uses for its enemies, where you kill a bunch of enemies and then a bunch more just respawn immediately. And that happens a whole lot of times. Alright. It looks like that pulled us into the bathroom. We've already been here, though. Yeah, I mean, the doctor, I assume he's causing the otherworld. He causes these transitions. He's just doing it a whole lot now, because I don't know if that means that we're doing something he doesn't like, or what. He said he was disappointed in us, though I don't really know what it was that he was expecting from us in the first place. He didn't really give us a whole lot to go on what he wants us to do exactly. I mean, he said he was disappointed. Oh, more respawning, so okay, that's good. He said he was disappointed in us, but as far as I can tell, the only thing we could do, besides what we've been doing, would be to just get killed by monsters, and I don't know how that would have I don't know how that would have passed whatever test he had for us. Alright, we're back at the doctor's office. They said we needed to get 3 things. Maybe the bat thing we got is the 3rd thing. Seems so. Seems like it is. Alright, we killed the enemies, but this time we did not get pulled back out of the other world. We're still here. So I guess let's continue on. Yes, Arloa, this game does have so many monster encounters, but so few monsters. Very few. There's not a wide variety, honestly. We are running low on pistol. It has been the best weapon for the pigs, but...
You're fighting against me, William, but everything you do just brings me closer to my goal.
The doctor just spoke to us again. For some reason, it was really quiet and we didn't get any subtitles. He told us that we're trying to fight him, but actually everything we do just brings him closer to his goal. So I guess we're... Oh, naked fat guy! How you... He's not happy to see us. Fortunately, we know of the one weakness of this ancient abomination from the deepest depths of pain, and that's a machine gun. Naked fat guy's return. Not very ceremonious, really. And, yep, hey, we're in the next chapter. Okay, yep, there we go. We can't go back because of one of these locks. So, let's continue on until we get to a save point. So, we have re-entered the asylum. The doctor is continuing to trash talk us. We think that... we know what's going on, that the Malatesta, the worm, filled with rage and anger from the pain-filled abyss, has come into this world and has possessed the doctor and is trying to get the doctor to bring it into this world. Which would be bad. So let's stop him from doing that. It seems that we're outside of the asylum again, though I'm not really sure what this is. It looks like some kind of mine. Oh, 1 book is missing. That actually looks kind of like 3, but whatever. Unless it's a really thick book. We sigh in relief, because this is the end of this week's installment of Dementium 2 HD version. We've completed Chapter 3 out of what people have said is apparently 5, so I guess we're over half done. It's not a very long game if what people say is true, but I guess that means we have a couple more parts to go before we finish the game and we get all questions answered. All of them will be answered. It'll be very satisfactory. We'll have more of that next week, more of the question answering. but we'll be back in a few minutes for a game that has a lot of questions that it still needs to answer. Be back in a few minutes with more Virtue's Last Reward. See you in a few.